Chad Moyer with you here on the Rural Radio Network. Let's take a midday look at how the livestock trade is trading out here. And to join us for the analysis here on a Tuesday midday, it's David Erickson, ag optimist there at Akron, Iowa.
Yeah, definitely, Chad. I think that a little bit of something for everyone has kind of been the story for the livestock trade over the past probably 2 months, and that is definitely ringing true. Today is definitely a Tuesday, which, some people call it a little bit of a turnaround Tuesday, but yesterday we definitely turned around and we were trading quite a bit stronger. And, who knows what exactly the reason was. It seemed like there was just kind of buying across the board, and there was a lot of money flow that was coming into the agriculture sector, which is always welcome, but we definitely have to kind of pay attention to that. And as far as the cash trade goes, there hasn't been a whole lot of negotiated trade, but in looking at a sale barn here locally, it looks like the fats are trading just a little bit weaker than they were a week ago, and I think that's going to continue to be the problem here in the north. But I do think that we will see kind of our low week. There's a lot of big cattle up here that need to get gone, and they need to get going down the road. So I think that we'll get a lot of them cleaned up. The hogs have really been kind of been the weak link, and really when you look at it, the December hogs and the December and the lean hog index, they really need to come together.
Thank you so much, David Erickson, ag optimist. Call him at 800-944-8650. This is the Rural Radio Network.
You were right.
You were right.
You were right.
Well, you were right. When you choose your seed brand, there's winning, and then there's...
You were right. Should have gone with Brevant seeds.
When you choose Brevant seeds, you don't just win. You get to be right. Don't just win. Talk with your retailer or visit Brevant.com/win to get started.
Okay, it's time for our fan field goal kick of the game. Hey, he's wearing a Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist Corn t-shirt. Of course, Pioneer brand Power Core Enlist Corn beats the competition yields by 7.7 bushels an acre. All right, here's the kick. It's good! Not bad for a guy in work boots.
Plant the 100th season of Pioneer. Visit pioneer.com/powerup.
I'm Alex McAviga back with you from the Tractor Tuesday Market Desk. Jeff Peterson joins us now with Heartland Farm Partners in Lincoln. Jeff, not a ton of movement either way on the grains today, trading within a couple pennies of unchanged. Tell us about today's market movers.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Nothing like what we ended up seeing for the activity yesterday. But, yesterday was a great day. We ended up getting to see some good piece of information. Market traded yesterday. Now everybody's trying to digest it today. The NOPA crush numbers came out, and we're running ahead of schedule. We're up about 13% crop year to date since September 1st on the crush. USDA thinks we're going to be up about 5%, so that helped give the market a boost yesterday and has helped kind of supporting us today. The big story was obviously what was going on with China. There was rumors that China was in the market. We saw a couple things. We saw the markets go first. We saw some spread, a little bit of the carry come out of the market, and those were two items that really showed that they were buying. And what was great, since the government was open, we were back. We got our flash activity report this morning, came through, showed 792,000 metric tons were sold to China. And what was nice is it showed directly to China. We know that it was bought by COFCO. We know that it didn't go to an unknown, so that was super. Now, depending on how you do the calculations, you're going to hear some that are going to say, well, there's 54,000 metric tons to a shipload. Some are going to say that there's 60,000. My calculations using the 54,000 would say that we basically got about 15 cargoes. Now, keep in mind, their target was 12 million metric tons, so we've got a ways to go. Yesterday, we also got some confirmation out of the flash report that China may have actually backed out of a couple sales for some earlier purchases. So when we add in about 232,000, that adds up about another 5 ships.
All right, that's Jeff Peterson with Heartland Farm Partners here.